To start the third chapter, Woodland Music. On a dark evening in late winter, a boy walked through the woods by the light of the moon and gathered fallen branches. Deep among the trees, he swept away the grass and carefully lit a small fire. Who is the stranger? The tree frog croaked as they watched from their high perches. As the warmth of the fire spread, Grey Wolf padded quietly to the edge of the light. Such a brave boy, thought the wolf, to come here alone. Owl sailed through the air, as silent as a whisper. Landing on the branch high above the fire, Owl admired the popping spark that rose high into the tree like a star, like great stars. Who is this? Owl pondered. Who is bringing light into my black night? The boy reached into his skirt pocket and took out a stick. Spider let out a length of fine web and lowered himself closer to the stranger. Such an odd thing to carry, she thought. What purpose does a stick with holes have? Can you catch prey with it? The boy put the stick onto his lips. Raccoon faced forward. It is food. Can I eat it? How does it taste? Where can I find one? The boy smiled as Raccoon came into the light, but he did not give Raccoon the stick. Instead, the boy blew into the stick and moved his finger over the holes. Such an enchanting sound drifted from the stick that all the animals leaned closer. Enchanted means magical. Ah, this boy is like us, said the tree frog. He sings for his loved ones. No, said Grey Wolf, this boy is like me, calling to his family. Silly you, hooted Owl, he is like me, wise and calm. His sound is very pleasing. Absurd, laughed the Spider. Like me, this boy lures his prey closer with a great art, just like my beautiful web. Can't we, raccoons, scratch our head? I am sure it's food. Why would he put it in his leaf if it was not food? Cricket jumped onto the log close to the boy. It is none of these things. He sang with his legs. It's music. What is music? The animal asked. It is sound that tickles your ears, Cricket chirped. It's story without words, it's joy or sadness that floats through the air. Listen. Cricket joined the boy in making music. Lovely notes drifted through the black night and up to the treetops with a smoke. The frog added their twittering croaks. The Grey Wolf moaned a soft howl. Owl kept beat with her hoo-hoo-hooing. Strumming her web, Spider contributed a soft melody. Raccoon stood on her back legs and swayed, not adding to the music, but dancing. The boy smiled and played on. So here the meaning for this very swayed means swung. Swing, swung. So I am adding the past tense also. And there we have the strumming. Actually strumming means to mix something. But here we cannot use the term mix. Instead we will be using one plausible meaning here. And what is the plausible meaning? Not possible. Plausible. P-L-A-U. Plausible. Is knitting. So, this is the words we have. Now the comprehension. Answer the following question. Who was the stranger? What was he doing in the woods? A boy was the stranger. Next. What was he doing in the woods? He was collecting logs of wood in the woods, or you can write branches. 2 times woods it comes, so it sounds awkward. It's not like that. Logs of wood means the branches. Describe the atmosphere in the woods. Describe the atmosphere in the wood. It was a cold evening with beautiful moonlight. So that much is enough. There is the atmosphere. How did the creature react to the music? So we cannot write the entire book for this one passage for this. So we can make our own answer, that is different animals, different reacted differently. So different creature reacted differently. How? Some took it as an enchanting one, and some compared the music with their own ability. A few animals compared that one to their ability, and some enjoyed that one. What was the mysterious stick that the boy was using? The mysterious stick was the flute. Do you think it was the cricket that explained the idea of music to the others? Yes. It was the cricket that explained the idea of music to others, because he himself is a musician. Do you think the boy smiled? Obviously, the boy smiled on listening. Obviously, the boy smiled when everyone took part in that very music and converted this into an orchestra. The boy smiled as all took part in the orchestra. Complete the table using information from the passage. Sweep the grass away. Where? Who? The boy. Where? In the woods. Next, number 2. From their high perches. Here the answer is who? The frogs. Did what? Croaked. From where? From their high perches. Admired the popping spark. So the owl. What did it? Admired the popping spark. From where? From a branch high above the fire. The raccoon did what? And where? The raccoon did what? Wanted the flute. Then the question is that where? Here left, right? She came into the light. When she came into the light, she asked for that. Complete the sentences using too many, too much, enough. He said the soup was not nice. It had too many, too much, or enough. Too much. Do you have dash money for the book? Enough. I don't like sitting next to her. She talks too much. Meena hates going shopping because there are always just people around. Many. What you eat is not for a growing child. Is not enough. The music that came from the next door was too much to bear. There are just dust crows in my neighborhood. Enough. Is there dash milk to make pudding with? Enough. So this one, 7th one, let us make it too many. Is countable. So when it is countable, when it is countable, we will make it too many. When it is uncountable, it will be enough or too much. So here ends the chapter. These two are basically or temporarily not needed. Thank you.